Hey everyone, it's technology expert Burton Kelso here with another tech tip to help you get the most out of the technology in your life. Today we're going to talk about fake online accounts that kids create. A lot of teens will create fake accounts in order to be anonymous from their parents so that the parents can't monitor what they're doing on social media. And that's a problem. Parents, it's important that you always get your hands on your kids' smart devices so that you can see what it is they're doing online. Teens will always find new and inventive ways in order to keep their activity out of your eyesight and allow them to talk with their friends without being monitored. Well, there's an app called Rakkoon that can help with that, but let's look at some of the more popular social media sites so that you can get an idea of what kids are using and what you should do to prevent them from creating fake accounts. Let's take a look. All right, one of the more popular apps that kids are using nowadays is Instagram. Instagram, and let me switch screens here. So that was Snapchat before, but Instagram is really picking up in popularity. Here's my web-based Instagram account, which is basically a picture sharing social media application that allows you to share photos of yourself with your friends and family. Instagram uses either a Google account or a Facebook account to create a profile, and it's a free social media site, so it's very easy for kids to go in and set up a fake Instagram account. So the terms that you should look for are Rinstagram, which means that would be the kid's real account, and then there's Finstagram, which is the fake account. So if you ever hear your teens talk about Finstagram or Finsta or Rinsta, then that means that would be a fake account. So you definitely don't want to hear the word Finsta come out of your kid's mouth, because it means that they have a fake Instagram account that they're using to communicate with their friends. Kids also use Twitter occasionally, but more often than not, they are going to Snapchat, which I showed before, which again is a free social media website and app that kids and adults are using. The fear with Instagram, or not with Instagram, but with Snapchat a few years ago was the simple fact that you could send supposedly anonymous messages through Instagram that would disappear. But as we found out, there are ways to capture the images that show up on Snapchat. So what can you do as a parent to make sure that your kid has only one social media account, not duplicates? Well, you could download this program, which is called Rakkoon. Rakkoon helps let your kids use social media responsibly. What Rakkoon is a social media monitoring app that tracks time on the app, such as Instagram and Twitter, and it sends alerts to both parents and kids when anything risky or inappropriate occurs within the app. Rakkoon is pretty important because we need to monitor what our kids are doing on social media, such as cyberbullying and just sending out inappropriate messages and inappropriate photos. Now, Rakkoon is $10 a month, but one subscription covers the whole family. So every device, every kid, and every parent gets that with one subscription. But it's worth the money to find out what your kids are doing online. So how does Rakkoon work? Pretty simple. Your kids are using social media, so there's no blocking, so they can use it the way they want to. Let you know how much and when they use the 13 supported apps, and you get alerts when kids are posting inappropriate ability or apps on the internet. Um, but they're the apps that Rakkoon monitors: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Google. And then for usage, Snapchat, Kicks, Tumblr, WhatsApp, YouTube, Tinder, Vine. Yik Yak is irrelevant because it's not around anymore, but musically. So you can definitely check out what your kids are doing. But on top of using Rakkoon, it is very important that you get a hold of your kid's device every night to find out what information that they have on there. And you want to make sure that you look at the apps that are on their phones, and you want to be sure that you can see um, everything that they're doing. If you don't have access to this information, your kid probably shouldn't use a smartphone, and you should probably take the device away, especially if you can't get that information out of your kids as far as what they're doing on social media, because it's very important to monitor what's going on. So again, be careful and cautious, and make sure that your kids don't have duplicate Snapchat or Instagram accounts known as Rinsta or Rinstagram accounts, and use Rakkoon. It'll kind of help your kid use their smartphone responsibly. But as always, don't ever let an app take over your parenting skills. Be sure to monitor those devices on a daily basis to make sure that your tween or teen is doing what they're supposed to with social media. So there you have it. So if you like this tech tip, give me a big thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a big thumbs down. Leave your comments in the comments section below. As always, if you want to look at great tech tip videos, check out our Facebook page, but more importantly, check out our YouTube channel. There's a ton of tech tip videos there that will help you get the most out of the technology that you use in your day-to-day life. And we are all over social media, as I stated. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Pinterest, and Google+, and there's only one account for Integral. We don't have duplicate accounts out there. If there is, definitely let us know. And as always, if you've got comments or why am I saying if you got comments or questions? This is the big goodbye. So as always, take care of yourself and do many things to make you smile and